That was delicious.
It was so good, right? Why are we so cheap?
It's just really hard to part with that amount of money. Because
But it's so good.
I know, but like, for me, like, if I'm spending $90, I'm going to want it to be around a little bit longer than that bottle will be around.
Because you're going to drink it that fast?
Probably.
That's a testament to how good the bottle is
I know. Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Erin.
And welcome to Wildcard Wednesday.
Oh my gosh.
Why not, right? Let's have a little fun.
Let's do it.
We drew this sample at random from our Wildcard sample pool, which is a pool comprised of a variety of international sipping spirits.
Yep.
We are going to taste this totally double blind. We don't know what we're drinking. This way you get the most honest opinions possible. We've been really enjoying these episodes so far. We hope you have too. Let us know what you want to see us review. If you have a sample you want to send in, hit us up at stuffandwhiskey@gmail.com. If we know you and you're not a creeper, please let us know that you're not a creeper, and then we can accept your sample.
Yes.
You know, if you are a creeper, let us know that too, so we can let you know we don't want your sample. Let's go ahead and get into this one on the nose. All right, hang on.
This smells fruity and juicy, like juicy fruit gum.
But it's got a little bit of funk to it,
Yeah,
too.
you got the funk?
Oh, yeah. Underneath there's some malty funk, for sure.
Yeah. So, does that mean I'm probably smelling a scotch?
If you're sip smelling, that would imply that liquid's going up your nose, in which case you may asphyxiate on it.
Okay.
And I would recommend not doing that.
I was going to say sipping.
Here.
Does that mean I'm smelling a scotch, perhaps?
This smells real scotchy to me. It could be a lot of different things. I mean, a lot of Japanese companies
or
are
Irish.
very Scotch-ish.
Yeah.
A lot of other countries out there are very Scotchish. Like, they get a lot of influence from the Scotch whiskey stuff. You know what I'm saying. I'm trying to sound smart and I'm not.
Okay, let's taste it.
Okay, hang on though.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm impatient.
We've told the people absolutely nothing about it.
You're right.
So
I just get impatient.
it's malty. There's a ever so slight kiss of smokiness here. Nothing like peat.
Ooh, maybe barely.
But the malty smokiness is kind of like a Scotch hallmark.
Mm-hmm. And it's fruity. It's like juicy fruit gum to me.
Yeah. When I say smokiness, I think I'm more implying like a barrel char. Like it's a little bit of chariness. Like a slight smoke, a kiss of smoke. And there is a fruitiness there. I really couldn't place what fruit because it's so dark because of the smoke and the malt. It's making the fruit appear darker than it really is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done talking. Let's sip this thing.
Okay.
You were ready a minute ago.
I was.
Oh, wow. That came across more fruity than I thought it was. Than it would be on the nose.
I don't know what it came across, but I like it.
Wow. Yeah, oftentimes when you're tasting blind, you really don't know what to expect. Or if something's like this, it catches you off guard because on the nose, it was all dark and there was that juicy fruitiness to it. But on the palate, it's coming through with all the juicy fruitiness.
There's a little bit of brightness, but it's not overpowering and it's not drying. Like brightness can tend to be on like American whiskey to me. It's I like it. I need another sip. I'm sorry.
You know what? Neither of us know what's happening right now, so let's just go ahead and take another sip and we'll check in with you here in a minute.
Man, this is so pleasant. I feel like, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is a scotch. I feel like I might be a scotch girl.
Oh, you're a scotch girl.
I think I really like scotch.
You like Irish, you like scotch.
I like Japanese whiskey too.
You like Japanese whiskey, you like ryes, you like not too sweet bourbons. You're a whiskey girl.
I am.
I mean, you have a channel, so.
I know, but it just still surprises me.
Yeah. This, to me, is coming through with bright fruitiness. On the nose, you get dark fruitiness. Like, the fruitiness that's there seems bright, but it's covered up with all the malt and the smoke and the oak and all that. On the palate, the fruitiness really comes to the forefront.
But what I'd like to say about the bright fruitiness is that it's not a tart, bright fruitiness, which sometimes for me, I can get tart. When I get bright fruit, I get tart, sharp in bourbon. In American bourbon. So this is like a smooth, brighter fruit, but like a real piece of fruit, not like a artificial piece of fruit flavor. I don't know. I want another sip.
It's so bright. I'm trying to place my my finger right on what the fruit is, and all I can come back to is apricots. Like, it is just so that right from the front, middle of the tongue, all the way to the back, and then it just rolls off into like this oaky, smoky, kind of malty.
There's a slight, ever so slight Band-Aid.
There is.
No, but
that's there.
It's like the slightest I've ever had in what I believe to be a Scotch.
Yeah.
I do not know yet, but it's very faint, and I kind of like it. Even
like a rubber Band-Aid.
Like a rubber
those.
one.
The smell
like
that
the
you
old
get
school Band-Aids.
when you open a box of those and you smell them, that's the flavor you're getting in here.
But it's
not off-putting.
It's very faint, and it's like kind of in the mid palate. Like, it's not up front, it's not lingering in the back. I like this.
And let's just go ahead and say, this doesn't seem to be very high. We would say high proof as Americans, but this doesn't seem to be very high alcohol by volume. But there's a density and concentration of flavor here that you typically do not get on like an 86 or 92 proof bourbon, but it's coming through with a lot of flavor for what seems to be like an 86 to 92 proof or 43 to 46% Scotch. Wow.
I'm impressed with your math.
I'm math so hard, y'all.
That was so good.
Let's get one more sip of this and get some ratings. Okay. The nose just keeps getting better and better. The nose is better than the palate on this for me. I absolutely love the nose.
The nose is very good.
And I've said this in other videos, but to me, this is the type of pour that if I'm in the mood for a Scotch, I want to sit down with this. This is I'm going to have one glass tonight Scotch, if it's a Scotch. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to spend an hour watching some show, like we're probably going to do the Lord of the Rings series after we get off of this filming. And I'm going to sit down with this glass right here, filled up to about here, and I'm going to drink it over the course of the hour, but I'm going to nose it like 2 or 3 times as much as I take a sip. Yeah. And I freaking love that when that can come through. Yeah. So one more sip, ratings, and then we'll find out what we're drinking.
I got just a ever so slight hint of eucalyptus right now.
Yeah. There's that brightness, like a little bit of greenness.
Yeah.
There's like a green element in it.
It's so funny. I'm almost convinced this is a Scotch, but because of that, I feel like it's going to be some like Japanese whiskey or like Armenian whiskey or something. Who knows? Not Scotch.
Who knows? So you have ratings?
Yes.
All right, where you at?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yes.
You would like a bottle of this.
I would like a bottle of this. And
you don't have to have a bottle of it.
I don't have to have a bottle of it. My life will be fine if I don't. But if the price is right, I would like to have a bottle of this.
Yeah. If Bob Barker's this glass and I'm a thumbs up as well, we're going to find out. Actually, you're supposed to be checking this. I have the key.
Oh, that's right, because
this is different. We're going to get there, guys. We're working on this Wildcard thing.
International names.
So,
okay.
In our blind sample key for our Wildcard Wednesday videos, this is number
17.
All right. In our key, this is $90.
Oh, snap.
Does that change your thumbs up? How do you feel?
I have to talk this out with you guys. I know international whiskeys or international sipping spirits tend to be more expensive than American bourbon. So I have to alter my cheapness.
You have to include an import tax in your cheapness.
Yeah. So
the import tax adjustment to Erin's cheapness.
Yes. So I'm struggling with this, I'm not gonna lie, but in the moment, I'm gonna say it's gonna stay at a thumbs up.
Okay, so it sounds like a real soft thumbs up.
It's a real soft thumbs up. It could be borderline just okay.
Strong just okay? You look like you're on the fence, so I'm trying to give you time to waffle.
I'm gonna be a strong just okay.
Okay, I think I might stay a strong. I might go strong just okay as well.
Yeah.
I might, because $90 is a lot of money.
It is.
Hear us. We like this a lot. A lot. But we are bourbon and rye drinkers who are used to spending $30 to $60 or $70 on a bottle that we really love. And this right here is something that we like a lot. We like it a lot. Bordering on love. Yeah, we might want to even go steady with this glass. But we're adjusting to international prices.
I can't go steady.
We're adjusting to international prices, and $90 is a lot, but this is very good.
It's.
Can we go thumbs up? Can you get there?
I could.
I could live without this bottle though. Like I like it a lot, but I can live without it.
I could live without this bottle as well.
It's a strong just okay. Yeah. It's a very strong just okay. Yeah. If you like Scotch, Check it out if you haven't yet.
We think it's
Let's find out what it is. It's gonna be not Scotch. It's definitely not Scotch. Is it like a
Japanese something or
no.
like an Israeli something?
Actually, I don't know what this is. This is a Taiwanese whiskey.
I was close. Japanese, Taiwanese. I know it's not the same, but not too far.
Not even close. Not too far off. No, this is not even close. This is Kavalan Port Cask Finish Single Malt Whiskey from Taiwan. This is 43% ABV, right? And big thanks goes out to the man with 3 names.
Eric
the man
David
named Thrice.
Gunderson.
The man named Thrice, as they call him. Eric David Gunderson, thank you for this sample. Wow, Kavalan Port Cask.
Eric always has the most wild whiskeys.
Eric is like essentially the unofficial sponsor for our Wildcard Wednesday videos.
Yeah.
Wow.
What was
this is really good.
Yeah. He gave us some, it was like Israeli whiskey.
We have so many different whiskeys.
That he gave us recently, though, that I liked a lot.
Yeah. Name it.
I can't remember.
Name the country. He's given us more whiskeys to try than there are countries that we can name.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? What are we going to name this episode? You've probably already seen the title. I don't even know what to call this. The whiskey that we love that we're not willing to pay for because we're cheap. I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know.
We have to adjust up. Man, this is really good.
We definitely do. And I don't know if you guys can tell us like our regular international whiskey or sipping spirits buyers, what's a good like average price point for something?
For like a 43 to 46% ABV, because this is like straight up apricot. I just took another sip.
Yeah.
My last drops honeysuckle, honey.
Yeah. When we're doing this, I want to be able to adjust my price point. So for American whiskey, Josh said like the $30 to $60 price point is my sweet spot. Josh will spend a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm a little loose with the change.
Yeah, but like what's the equivalent of that in international whiskeys?
Well, I think if like Rare Breed or Knob Creek is $50-$60 for one of those, and you can get this concentration of flavor at a lower ABV, a lot lower, so you can drink a lot more of it before before you stop drinking it.
Yeah.
Then, if you want to scale that up a little bit, you can enjoy it more, but then you have to pay to replace it faster. We got a lot of stuff to work out on this.
I would just like to know kind of what the average price point for something like this would be. Is $90 a fair price?
Yeah.
And am I just too cheap? And if so, I will adjust when we're doing these Wildcard Wednesdays.
And here's the thing too. We don't know if this is available or not. We think Kavalan stuff is fairly available from what we've seen, but maybe the Port Cask finish isn't. We just don't have the knowledge in this area, particularly speaking. And this was a really good pour. If you liked what we said about it, it's absolutely worth checking out.
Yeah.
Because this thing is delivering on the flavor front.
It's delicious.
I think we've covered all the ground that we need to cover.
Yep.
If you like content like this, make sure to subscribe, because we're bringing it to you every Wednesday on these Wildcard Wednesday videos. And if you like the video, hit the like button and hit the bell, because that will let you know when our once a month live streams are coming up. They're a ton of fun. Come have some pours with us. That bell is going to help you out to do that a lot.
Absolutely. And I think that's all we can say. So be good to each other. And until next time, cheers.
Cheers with this empty glass, unfortunately. I like the turtle. You know what this watch reminds me of?
What?
This watch reminds me of when we were scuba diving in the British Virgin Islands for your 40th birthday.
I was thinking about that the other day. I would love to go scuba diving again.
Oh, yeah. You know I'm game.
I would love to do that.
I want to do that. That was such a cool experience.
Yeah. Well, let's make it happen.
If you know where we can go scuba diving, let us know.
Well, in the quarry. That's what Tommy said.
That's where you get certified. We don't want to go to a quarry. We knew some people who worked at a resort. Hang on. This is going to get tagged on.
Middle Tennessee. We can't go scuba diving anywhere but the quarry.
We knew people who knew instructors who were friends with them. And so the instructors took us out and gave us a quick certification, and we were able to go scuba diving.
Not a certification, like a lesson.
A training, so we could go. What we need now is we need someone who can do the same thing, so we don't have to certify in a quarry, so we can actually just go and have a good time.